Hello learners, in our last programming lesson we did a little bit of the basics of C programming, so I just want us today to delve deep into it. Now these were the examples of the things that we did in our last lesson. We talked about how to create, to come up with a variable, how to name a variable and giving your variable a value and then printing that value or displaying the value of that variable. For example, this is a program that I've created. I've declared a variable called age of integer data type with a value of 25, and I'm printing the value of the variable age. Like, you run it from here, so you'll get the value is 25. But today I want us to talk about taking input from the user and storing it in a variable. For example, in the age here, we may decide not to give it a value. For example, int age. I've just declared a variable called age, so I'm not going to give it a value. So to take input from the user, we use the scanf function. The scanf function. So we use the scanf function in C programming. So now, for example, let us use this. Int age, then scanf, quotes %d, comma, ampersand, age. Now, to make our program to ask for the user to input the age, we are going to use the scanf function. Now, to use the scanf function, you must specify the format specifier followed by this ampersand sign. Now, the ampersand sign represents the memory address. The memory address where that value is going to be stored is going to be the age. Then here we have just displayed the age, printf %d age. So we are going to put the value of the variable age, then we're going to display it. Now let us save it, let us run it. There you go. Let us say the value is 45, print, so it gives us 45. Now to spice it up a little bit, you can write here printf, so that we can display, it can be more understood. Printf, enter the age, enter the age, then you terminate with a semicolon. So when you save it, you run it, so it will ask you enter the age. So when you put 45, it gives you 45. You can spice it a little bit more. You can say the age is like that, space. Now when you save it, run it, so enter the age, 78. Now the age is 78. Now that's how to make your computer or your program to ask for an input from the user. Another thing I want to talk about is the comments. I want to talk about comments in C programming. Comments. Now, what's the use of comments? Now, a comment is used to maybe explain a little bit more about something, so that a person maybe who was not the designer of this program may get to understand some few areas. Now, in C programming, we have two types of comments. We have we have the single line comment, then we have the multi-line comment. Basically, comments makes programs easier to understand for everyone. Now, and comments can also be used to debug a code. Now, for example, I've said that we have two types of comments. We have the single line comment. Now, when you come The single line comment looks like this, the 2//. So this is the single line comment. So you see this now, this line here is inactive because you have put a comment here. So the program senses that it is a comment. Now to put a multi-line comment, multi-line comment goes more than one line. So // then star, then star // like that. So as you can see that this area is now inactive. So it means that already the program knows that this one is the comment. So this one is a multi-line comment. Then this one is a single line comment. So single line comment, star, that is multi-line comment.